Hello, this is Mike from MPS Pools, Ultimate Pool Guy, the Truth 6.4 and Rental, and welcome to my How to Plaster a Pool video. It is necessary to put a finish on a concrete structure pool because the concrete structure is not waterproof and will leak. Some common finishes that we see today are white plaster, gray plaster, pebble, glass, quartz, and hydrazo. For today's work, we have a pool measuring 107 linear feet, and for today's work, we have a pool measuring 107 linear feet, and we're going to be doing seafoam green. Anytime you're taking on a plaster job, you're going to need a plaster truck. A plaster truck is characterized by a large diesel pushing truck with a long flatbed. We need the long flatbed to carry all of our material and pallets of white sand and white cement. The main characteristic of a plaster truck is in the back, you're going to see the batch mixer as well as pump. All of our mixes are done right here on site and pumped to the rear of the property where the plaster crew trowels in the finish. Okay, here we are street side minutes before the job's about to get underway. We have the tarp laid out on the street so that we don't stain anything with our seafoam green colored plaster. We're going to be mixing the batches in this batch mixer. That gets dumped into this. This is the pump. It's going to be pumped into the backyard right here for the crew to manage and put the finish on the pool. Okay, here we are minutes away from getting started on the plaster job. The pool is completely prepared. All the debris has been knocked out and taken out in buckets. We've put spots of black paint on any exposed rebar or any areas of concern where we wanted some rust protection. You'll also notice that the guys are walking around the pool wearing these metal cleats for obvious reasons, for traction purposes, as well as to not disturb the plaster surface while it's curing. Thank you. I hear you. Hablamos mierda. I took Spanish 2 years in high school.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, tell me something in Spanish.
Vámonos a la biblioteca.
Oh. Vámonos a la verga mejor.
No, comida mucha penocha. Sí. Y verga, grande verga en tu culo. One question that I get asked a lot is how many coats of plaster or how thick is the resulting finish? The answer to that is 3 coats of plaster or approximately the width of your thumb. The coat is going to be thicker in the corners and around the steps. Hey, I hear you guys talking shit. I hear it. No, it doesn't. Doesn't the color look different? I don't know what you're talking about. Here we are very close to an end finished product. We use chrome finishing trowels to put the final finish on the plaster surface. Plaster does not stick to a chrome trowel, which is why we use those. Also, when the job is completed, we immediately start filling the pool with water. Adding water to the pool immediately helps the plaster cure via the outward pressure of the water. The water also helps keep the plaster hydrated and helps it cure on the vertical surfaces. In case you're wondering what the red or white strips of tape are around the pool, that is for the plaster crew. They will tape off each section or area of responsibility so each finisher knows what section of the pool he is responsible for. Question for you, one more question. You like that one?
You want my answer?
These guys. How many years have we known each other, Richie?
Like, almost 15 years?
Yeah, almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your hot tip when you're plastering a pool. When you're finished and you start adding water to the bottom, I will typically wait till I have about 18 to 24 inches of water at the bottom of the pool. What I then do is I'll add a full gallon of acid to that water, as well as something in the way of a stain out product. I do this so that as the water is filling, I have a negative pH, I have aggressive water, and I already have a stain out formula to help protect my fresh plaster surface. And this is how you plaster a swimming pool. This is Mike, and thanks for watching this week's feature how-to.